Hello everybody, I am Red King from Send More Robots, and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, they came out with the new update, as usual, and it was on a Thursday. Today is Saturday. Sorry about that. Anyways, they did come out with a new update, and it was mainly bug fixes, but they did have a few changes. One of the major changes they did is, as you can see, it's a new skybox. Ooh, that's pretty over there. They changed the skybox, so this is not a mod, this is not something I did do it at all. This is something they changed it as developers, and this is to prepare for exploration mode, so that it seems more, easy to grasp, easy to move forward with, and I'm pretty excited. It looks really cool. You can see all the oranges and the blues, the grays and the greens. You can see that nice galaxy over there. It looks really cool. It does look explorable. It looks like I could go out there and find it. There's a nice lens flare from the sun. Everything is really cool. I really like the way it looks. It makes me so excited, because this makes me believe that exploration mode is coming soon. And that makes me so amped. I cannot wait for exploration so that I can have more fun with that. But that is not what this episode's about. This is about the background and a new block they included. So as you can see, I am in my old ship, the Roughneck, and this bad boy, and this is one of my first buildings. This was the hangar I made when we first brought out sensors and everything like that, and I'm gonna try to land the Roughneck inside of it. I know I can't because he's a little chunky, but that's not the whole point. The purpose is that sensors first came out, they were used to open these doors. Now sensors have another purpose. And you can hear it, and it's actually the new block they introduced into the game. So, getting out, you will be able to walk in here, and as you can see, right here, there's this speaker, and it's for the sound block. It is the new block they introduced into this game, into Space Engineers on Thursday, and we'll go through here. I made an individual little room for it too, and now you can see that there is the large version and the small version. Resource-wise, it's exactly the same. Neither is different, so it won't cost you anything different to build it on a small ship or a large ship, which makes it pretty useful because you can use it anywhere, whether it be on the station or on your large ship or in a small ship, to use it as a warning system to determine when you're going to hit something or how to avoid things. But let's go over the settings system. So, if we're in the settings, we'll go to sound block. As you can see, this first one is the one I have set up in the hangar over there. This is sound block 5. This is the one that's attached to this block right behind there. And as you can see, it has a bunch of different ranges. You can see it has volume. It has the range. Volume just dictates how loud you can hear it. I put it at 100 so that you all could hear it pretty well. This is the range. This is as far as you'll be able to hear the sound going in and out. You can play, stop, and loop it, and that's more specific on like what sounds you pick. So for the lights on, it doesn't have a loop time because it only goes on once. You play it, and now you can play lights off.
Warning, enemy detected.
Enemy detected. I really like that one because that's a super cool one, considering I hope they set it up so that the sensors register enemy ships rather than just any ship that's a small or a large, and assuming that it's hostile. It's really cool. This sounds like something people do for like custom maps and stuff like that when they make objectives, and you can do objective complete. Sounds really cool. This is the alarm I was using, and now you can see that this bar is lit up. So if I loop it, let's say for 6 seconds, and now it'll play it for 6 seconds specifically. Like the hangar one I have set up for 30 seconds. Alert 2. This is a good, like, you're going down, mayday noise. I really like that. Alert 3.
Alert.
This one's a little bit weird because it has like a weird gap in between. And you need about 8 seconds.
Military alert.
It's kind of strange, but here's the music one, and this is just the Space Engineers music playing in the background. So I mean, if you kind of want to feel epic while you're flying your ship around, you can totally play this one, and it's kind of funny. I hope they figure out a way to. Oh, there's music too. So let's. Oh, and this is the, the more relaxed, calm version of it. So you can have music playing while you're playing, which is really cool. What I'd really like to see is for them to allow people to introduce their own sound files to it, so that we could actually play our own sound or music out of it, or have custom voices that play out of it that say, like, halt, or no trespassing, things like that. That would be really cool. I would be pretty excited about that. But that's the big thing. Those are the two big things they actually introduced into this pack, or this update, which is, you know, the background and the sound block. And the sound block is really cool. I really enjoy it. But the rest of this video, it's only going to be another about a minute or so. But the last thing on this video I wanted to talk about was helping the devs, because the devs have given everyone an opportunity to be a part of the game, to be allowed, well, not allowed into the game, because everyone's allowed into the game, but a chance to be, a chance for your ship to make it into the game, and to be used as one of their randomly generated ships for the exploration mode, which is really, really cool. I don't care if I get paid for it or not. This is a really cool idea. It's a really good way to get people involved in the game, and to want to be a part of this. Because this is a great game. This is so much fun. There's so much building, but it doesn't have enough comparable things to like Minecraft or other such games that allow you to explore and go as far as you want and have randomly generated items. And it's getting to that point, which is really cool. And I would love for my ship to be a part of it, which is going to be this ship. I'm going to slightly modify it, slightly, because the requirements for ships to be put in, and I will post their actual forum post, in which they said, I'll post it in the description below, telling you what the rules are for what your ship has to meet. It has to be a basic ship, but I'll tell you myself, I'll tell you right now. The idea is it has to be it has to be kind of a basic idea. It can't be too graphic demanding, which this ship is not. It cannot have any modded parts, which is a slight bummer for me, but I just simply change out the side engines and stuff like that, and these back thrusters just with the stock parts, and it'd be perfectly fine. I could totally enter this in, and it would be absolutely fantastic. And I think there's a couple other rules, but overall there's not too much involved in how to get your ship included, because they will just pick the ones that they'll pick the ones out of them, because there's so many people on Steam Workshop that have ships out there and everything like that, and we can introduce our custom works, which would be fantastic. So I, you know, highly recommend that everybody who watches this go check it out. Go see if you have an old ship that's just been hanging out that maybe needs a slight update, and you can submit it to them, and maybe your small little craft that was a mining ship from, you know, a year ago that seems outdated now could be in there as like salvage or as just some basic ship to have, and it would be fantastic. It's great for us to get involved. They did say that everyone who does submit a ship and gets it into the game, their names will be added to the credits, so you will be given some sort of recognition for it, but overall it's for the good of the game, it's for the community, and it's great that we all work together like this. But that's it for this update, guys. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I am, as usual, Red King from Send More Robots. And always remember who you are and what you are. Don't go cause any trouble out there in that crazy, crazy universe. And always remember, you know what? There's nothing to remember this time, because always you guys are fantastic as it is, and you're doing spot on. Spot on. Goodbye, guys. Oh, jeez. Ah, fuck! God damn it, he saw me! He followed me down the hall. Oh.